Did you know some vegetables in your kitchen could pack more calcium than a glass of milk? If you're eating plant-based and worried about keeping your bones strong, you're in the right place. Forget expensive supplements. 7 everyday veggies can deliver the calcium you need to stay active and independent. These aren't exotic or hard-to-find foods. They're likely already at your local grocery store, waiting to transform your meals and your health. Today, we're diving into the science behind calcium for seniors, revealing 7 calcium-rich vegetables that rival dairy, and sharing simple ways to enjoy them every week. Backed by top experts from Harvard, the National Institutes of Health, and the American Diabetes Association, this video will empower you with practical, budget-friendly tips to support your bones without breaking the bank. No jargon, no gimmicks, just clear advice tailored for you. Stick around to discover which common veggies are calcium powerhouses and how they can keep you strong for years to come. Let's get started. Why does calcium matter more as we age, and can a plant-based diet really deliver enough? Let's unpack the science behind this essential nutrient and why it's critical for seniors, especially those eating plant-based. Calcium is the backbone of strong bones, but it's not just about preventing fractures. It also supports muscle movement, nerve function, and heart health. According to the National Institutes of Health, adults over 65 need 1,200 milligrams of calcium daily to maintain bone density and reduce the risk of osteoporosis, a condition that weakens bones and affects 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men over 50. Per the National Osteoporosis Foundation, without enough calcium, bones become brittle, increasing the chance of falls and fractures, which can limit independence. For seniors on a plant-based diet, getting enough calcium can seem challenging, since dairy is often touted as the go-to source. Many assume plant-based eating leads to deficiencies, but that's a myth. Research from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health shows that certain vegetables provide highly absorbable calcium, sometimes outperforming supplements. Unlike dairy, these veggies come with added benefits like fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, which support overall health. A 2020 study in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that diets rich in calcium-packed vegetables reduced fracture risk by 20% in older adults, proving plants can be powerful allies. What makes plant-based calcium sources special? It's not just about the calcium content, but how well your body absorbs it. Some vegetables, like kale and broccoli, have low levels of oxalates compounds that combine calcium and reduce absorption, making their calcium more bioavailable. Per a 2018 study from Tufts University, pairing these veggies with foods rich in vitamin D, like mushrooms or magnesium-light nuts, further boosts absorption, according to the NIH. Plus, plant-based diets are naturally anti-inflammatory, which helps protect bones from deterioration, as noted by Dr. Walter Willett, a Harvard nutrition expert. Unlike supplements, which can sometimes lead to kidney stones if overused, vegetables offer a safe, natural way to meet your needs. Calcium isn't just about bones, it's about staying vibrant. It helps you walk confidently, lift groceries, and enjoy your daily activities. For plant-based seniors, the key is choosing the right vegetables and incorporating them regularly. You don't need to overhaul your diet or rely on pills. Simple, delicious veggies can deliver the goods, setting the stage for stronger bones and a healthier you. Now that we know why calcium is critical, let's dive into the 7 vegetables that pack a serious calcium punch. Which vegetables pack the most calcium, and how can you enjoy them every week? Let's explore 7 calcium-rich vegetables that are perfect for seniors on a plant-based diet. These aren't specialty items. They're affordable, widely available, and backed by science to support your bones. We'll break down their calcium content, how your body absorbs it, and easy ways to prepare them for maximum flavor and nutrition. 1. Kale. Kale is a calcium superstar, delivering about 100 milligrams per cooked cup, according to USDA data. What makes it stand out is its low oxalate content, which means your body can absorb more of its calcium, up to 25% more than from dairy. Per a 2019 Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry study, kale also provides vitamin K, which helps bind calcium to bones, reducing fracture risk. As noted in a 2021, its versatility makes it a winner. Toss raw kale into a salad with lemon juice to soften its texture. Blend it into a smoothie with berries, or it with garlic for a quick side. A pound of kale costs about $2 and yields multiple servings, making it budget-friendly. 2. Broccoli. Broccoli offers 60 milligrams of calcium per cooked cup, plus vitamin K and C, which support bone formation, per the NIH. A 2020 Journal of Bone and Mineral Research study found that regular broccoli consumption was linked to a 15% lower risk of hip fractures in seniors. Its mild flavor pairs well with many dishes. Steam it for 5 minutes to retain nutrients. Roast it with olive oil for a nutty taste, or add it to soups for heartiness. Frozen broccoli, often under $1.50 per pound, is just as nutritious and saves prep time. Collard greens. Collard greens are a calcium heavyweight, providing a whopping 300 milligrams per cooked cup, revealing a glass of milk. Their low oxalate levels ensure high bioavailability per Tufts University research. A 2018 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition studies showed that leafy greens like collards improve bone density in older adults. Simmer collards with garlic and a splash of vinegar for a Southern-style dish, or add them to a vegetable stew. Fresh collards are often $1 per bunch at farmers markets, and a little goes a long way. 4. Okra. Okra delivers 80 milligrams of calcium per cooked cup, along with magnesium, which enhances calcium absorption, according to the NIH. A 2019 molecule study highlighted okra's role in supporting bone health due to its fiber and antioxidants. Its unique texture shines in stir-fries with tomatoes or as a thickener in plant-based gumbos. Fresh or frozen okra costs about $2 per pound, and it's easy to prepare. Just slice and cook for 10 minutes. 5. Bok choy. Bok choy, a staple in Asian cuisine, offers 160 milligrams of calcium per cooked cup. Its mild, slightly sweet flavor makes it a great addition to stir-fries, soups, or steamed dishes. A 2020 nutrient study found that bok choy's calcium is highly absorbable, and its vitamin C content supports collagen formation for stronger bones. A head of bok choy costs around $1.50 and can be prepped in minutes. Just chop and cook lightly to preserve nutrients. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts provide 50 milligrams of calcium per cooked cup, plus vitamin C and fiber, which aid bone health per the NIH. A 2017 Journal of Nutrition study linked cruciferous vegetables like Brussels sprouts to a 10% reduction in bone turnover markers in seniors. Roast them with a drizzle of olive oil and balsamic vinegar for a caramelized flavor, or shred them raw into a salad. A pound of Brussels sprouts, about $2, yields for servings, making them an economical choice. Turnip greens. Turnip greens are an underappreciated gem, delivering 200 milligrams of calcium per cooked cup. Their calcium is highly bioavailable, and they're rich in vitamin K, per USDA data. A 2019 bone study found that leafy greens like turnip greens reduce osteoporosis risk by 18% in older adults. Turnip greens with onions for a savory side, or add them to a lentil soup for depth. Often sold for $1 per bunch, they're a budget-friendly way to boost calcium. Absorption and preparation tips. Not all calcium is created equal. Absorption matters. Vegetables like kale, collards, and bok choy have low oxalates, making their calcium more usable than from high oxalate greens like spinach, per Tufts University. To maximize absorption, pair these veggies with vitamin D sources, mushrooms, fortified plant milk, or magnesium-rich foods, nuts, seeds, as recommended by the NIH. Cooking methods also play a role. Lightly steaming or reduces oxalates without leaching calcium. Per a 2018 Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry study, for example, steam broccoli for 5 minutes instead of boiling it for 20 to retain 90% of its nutrients. Avoid overcooking to preserve flavor and calcium content. Why these veggies? These 7 vegetables stand out for their calcium content, bioavailability, and added nutrients like vitamin K, C, and magnesium, which work together to strengthen bones. They're also affordable, most cost $1 to $2 per pound, and versatile, fitting into soups, salads, stir-fries, or sides. A 2021 nutrients meta-analysis found that diets rich in these vegetables lowered fracture risk by 22% in seniors, proving their power. You don't need to eat all 7 daily. Rotating them weekly ensures variety and balanced nutrition. These veggies are your ticket to strong bones and vibrant health, and they're easier to enjoy than you might think. Let's move on to how to make them a weekly staple without hassle. How can you enjoy these calcium-rich vegetables every week without breaking the bank or spending hours in the kitchen? Let's dive into a practical plan to make these 7 veggies: kale, broccoli, collard greens, okra, bok choy, Brussels sprouts, and turnip greens, a seamless part of your plant-based diet. These strategies are designed for seniors, focusing on convenience, affordability, and flavor, so you can nourish your bones and feel great. Weekly meal plan. The easiest way to eat these vegetables regularly is to plan your meals around them. Here's a sample weekly menu that rotates all 7 veggies, ensuring variety and balanced calcium intake. Each dish is simple, takes under 20 minutes, and uses minimal ingredients to fit busy or low-energy days. Monday. Kale salad with chickpeas, cherry tomatoes, and a lemon tahini dressing. Kale's crunch softens with a quick massage, and chickpeas add protein for satiety. Tuesday. Broccoli and white bean soup with garlic and thyme. Blend for a creamy texture without dairy, and serve with whole grain bread. Wednesday. Collard greens with onions and apple cider vinegar, paired with baked sweet potato for a hearty dinner. Thursday. Okra and tomato stir-fry with brown rice. Add cumin for warmth, and cook okra briefly to avoid sliminess. Friday. Bok choy stir-fry with mushrooms and tofu. Use soy sauce and ginger for an Asian-inspired flavor. Saturday. Roasted Brussels sprouts with balsamic glaze, served with quinoa and lentils for a nutrient-packed meal. Sunday. Turnip green and lentil soup with carrots and celery. A one-pot dish that's comforting and freezer-friendly. This plan delivers at least 300 to 400 milligrams of calcium daily from veggies alone, getting you halfway to the 1,200 milligram goal when combined with other plant-based sources like fortified plant milk or nuts. A 2020 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found that varied vegetable intake improves nutrient absorption and dietary adherence in seniors. Mix and match these dishes to suit your tastes. And try combining veggies in one meal, like a stir-fry with bok choy and broccoli for efficiency. 2. Smart shopping and prep. Getting these vegetables into your kitchen doesn't have to be expensive or time-consuming. Here are practical tips to shop smart and prep efficiently. Buy seasonal or frozen. Fresh kale, collards, and turnip greens are cheapest in fall and winter, often under $1 per bunch at farmers markets. Broccoli, okra, and Brussels sprouts are affordable year-round when frozen, retaining 90% of their calcium per USDA data. A 16-ounce bag of frozen broccoli costs about $1.50 and yields for servings. Stock up on staples. Keep canned low-sodium chickpeas or lentils on hand to pair with veggies for quick meals. Buy nuts or seeds in bulk at warehouse stores. 2 serve almonds are $5 per pound versus $8 for small bags. Prep ahead. Spend 30 minutes on Sunday washing and chopping kale, bok choy, or collards. Store in airtight containers in the fridge for up to 5 days. Pre-portion Brussels sprouts or broccoli into bags for roasting or steaming later. A 2019 Journal of Nutrition, Education and Behavior study found that pre-prepping vegetables increased consumption by 30% in older adults. Choose versatile ingredients: garlic, olive oil, lemon juice, and basic spices like cumin or thyme enhance all 7 veggies, reducing the need for a crowded pantry. These strategies keep costs low. Your weekly grocery bill for these veggies and staples should be under $15 and save time, making healthy eating accessible even on a fixed income. 3. Simple recipes for seniors. You don't need to be a chef to make these vegetables delicious. Here are 3 beginner-friendly recipes, each using 1 or more of the 7 veggies, designed for quick prep and minimal cleanup. Kale and chickpea salad, 10 minutes. Toss 2 cups, raw kale stems removed, with 1/2 cup canned chickpeas, 1 cup cherry tomatoes, and a dressing of 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, and 1 teaspoon tahini. Massage kale for 1 minute to soften. Provides 150 milligrams of calcium and 10 grams of protein. Broccoli and white bean soup, 15 minutes. Sauté 1 cup broccoli florets and 1 clove garlic in 1 tablespoon olive oil for 3 minutes. Add 1 cup low-sodium vegetable broth, 1/2 cup canned white beans, and a pinch of thyme. Simmer 10 minutes, then blend until smooth. Yields 120 milligrams of calcium per serving. Roasted Brussels sprouts and quinoa bowl, 20 minutes. Toss 1 cup halved Brussels sprouts with 1 tablespoon olive oil and roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Serve over 1/2 cup cooked quinoa with 1/4 cup lentils and a drizzle of balsamic vinegar. Delivers 100 milligrams of calcium and 8 grams of fiber. These recipes require only a knife, cutting board, and 1 pot or pan. Perfect for seniors with limited kitchen space or mobility. A 2021 nutrient study found that simple recipes increase dietary adherence in older adults by 25%. As they feel less overwhelming, experiment with flavors. Add garlic to collards or ginger to bok choy to keep meals exciting. 4. Maximizing calcium absorption. To get the most from these veggies, consider how you prepare and pair them. Lightly steaming or reduces oxalates, boosting calcium absorption by 10 to 15%. Per a 2018 Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry study, for example, steam kale or bok choy for 3 to 5 minutes instead of boiling, which can leach nutrients. Pairing with vitamin D sources, like 1/2 cup mushrooms, providing 100 IU of vitamin D, or magnesium-rich foods, like 1 tablespoon pumpkin seeds, 40 milligrams of magnesium, enhances uptake per NIH guidelines. Avoid pairing with high oxalate foods like spinach in the same meal, as they can compete for absorption. 5. Budget and time hacks. Eating calcium-rich veggies doesn't have to strain your wallet or schedule. Shop at discount stores or farmers markets for deals. Collards and turnip greens are often 50 cents per bunch in season. Frozen veggies are pre-washed and chopped, saving prep time for seniors with arthritis or low energy. Batch cook dishes like soups or stir-fries on Sunday to reheat during the week, cutting daily cooking to 5 minutes. A 2020 Journal of the American Geriatrics Society study found that time-saving meal prep strategies increased vegetable intake by 20% in seniors. If you're cooking for one, freeze leftovers in single portions to avoid waste. 6. Flavor boosters. Make these veggies irresistible with simple seasonings. Lemon juice brightens kale or broccoli. Olive oil adds richness to roasted Brussels sprouts. And herbs like thyme or rosemary elevate soups. A 2021 Food and Nutrition Research study showed that flavorful meals increase dietary adherence by 30%, as seniors enjoy eating them more. Try a pinch of red pepper flakes with okra or a splash of soy sauce with bok choy for variety. Keep a small spice rack with basics garlic powder, cumin, and paprika to transform any dish without extra cost. These strategies make it easy to enjoy calcium-rich vegetables every week. A weekly plan, smart shopping, and simple recipes ensure you get the nutrients you need without stress. Frozen or fresh, these veggies are affordably your total cost for the 7 veggies should be under $10 per week. You're not just eating for bones. You're investing in energy, mobility, and independence. With these tips, you're ready to make these vegetables a staple. Let's wrap up with why this matters for you. Let's bring it all together. Strong bones aren't just about avoiding fractures, they're about living vibrantly, walking confidently, and enjoying your independence. The 7 calcium-rich vegetables we've explored: kale, broccoli, collard greens, okra, bok choy, Brussels sprouts, and turnip greens are nature's gift to your health. Backed by Harvard, NIH, and Tufts research, these veggies deliver absorbable calcium plus fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants to keep you thriving. A single cup of collards matches a glass of milk for calcium, while broccoli and kale cut fracture risk by up to 20%. You don't need supplements or complicated diets, just these affordable, delicious plants. Imagine savoring a warm broccoli soup on a chilly evening, knowing it's strengthening your bones. Picture tossing a kale salad for lunch, feeling energized and in control. These aren't just meals. They're small choices that add up to a stronger, healthier you. At $1 to $2 per pound, these veggies fit any budget. And simple recipes like roasted Brussels sprouts or bok choy stir-fries take minutes to prepare. You're not sacrificing flavor or time, you're upgrading your plate with foods that taste great and work for your body. Here's your challenge. Try one of these vegetables this week. Maybe a kale salad on Monday or a bowl of collard green soup on Wednesday. Notice how you feel: stronger, more vibrant, ready for your day. Share your experience in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you've tried. Subscribe and hit the bell for more tips to stay active and healthy. Next time, we'll explore plant-based snacks that boost energy between meals. Don't miss it. If this video helped, give it a like to spread the word. Let's make healthy eating simple, joyful, and built for you. Thanks for watching.